Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a video that I am a little bit scared to be filming, to be honest, because it could go very wrong for me. It could look terrible, I could look like an Oompa Loompa and be stuck with it for a week, but I'm doing it for the video because I really want to test it out. So as you can see, I'm a very pale gal and I've probably fake tanned maximum 3 times in my life. So to me, every time I do it, it still feels like the very first time. And I had the idea that it would be fun to test out tans that are promoted daily by influencers and YouTubers and see if it is actually good. So a couple of the ones that I hear about all the time is obviously Bondi Sands, Loving Tan, which is what we are trying today, and I've recently found a girl lately who always promotes one called Tan Tootie. So there's 3 there that I'm keen to try, so let me know if you guys enjoy this video because I can definitely turn this into a little pale girl tries fake tan series. Now, as I said, the brand we're going to be testing is Loving Tan. Now, I don't know if Bondi or Loving Tan were around first, but I definitely think that Loving Tan is the one that I see more because influencers are constantly being sent top-ups like monthly, it feels like, and Loving Tan also send really extravagant birthday presents to people, like, you know, Louis Vuitton bags and stuff. So it's definitely the one that sticks the most in my mind, and one that I don't hear many, you know, average people talking about. Whereas Bondi Sands, you know, I know my friend uses it and her friend's friend and someone's sister, whereas Loving Tan, don't hear about this from anyone except people on social media. So of course I also grabbed the mitt. The mitt was $15, I believe, and the tan was $45 or $40, I can't remember. I will have the exact prices and links down below so you guys can see, but I also did use a discount code and I got it off Princess Polly, so everyone has a Princess Polly code these days. So I think I'm just gonna jump right in because I'm feeling a little bit chilly in my bikini and I really want to get this on. Oh, actually quickly, I did accidentally buy the dark shade. I had the medium in my cart on another website and then went with Princess Polly and forgot that I had the dark in my cart. So I'm only going to do 1 coat and I'm probably not going to leave it on for much more than the 2 hours because I'm a little bit scared. Now, I also couldn't see anything about shaking the bottle on here, so I gave it a little bit of a shake, but I've left it sitting for a bit because I really don't know whether you're supposed to, but I feel like you are. All right, here we go. Oh, it's so dark, I'm really scared. Far out. Oh my god, it's like red on my skin, guys. I already feel really afraid. It smells really good though. I'm looking at my bathroom mirror over here, by the way. I'm really gonna do like not very much on my hands because I don't care if they look white. Just literally the excess. Barely. I don't think I'm even gonna do the palms. Maybe like, that's it. So that is the application done. Of course, I couldn't show you very much because anyone who tans knows it's easiest to tan without the bikini on, but I just had to wear that for the purpose of the video, so I just got little clips that I could, and it probably took me about 20 minutes to apply. It's now 2 o'clock, so I might leave it on until maybe 5 or 6. And the only reason the application took 20 minutes is because, like I said, I'm a newbie and people who do this every week could probably apply their tan in 5 minutes. In terms of application, it was really easy. The fact that it goes on so dark, oh, at the start I was terrified because it was so dark that it looked red and I got really scared, but it looks really nice now that it's all blended. But yeah, application was super easy because of the color. I could tell where I had and hadn't put tan, so that was super helpful. It blended really nicely. The smell is amazing and I usually hate the smell of fake tan. And overall, I'm pretty happy with it so far. It is dry enough for me to have popped just like a light dress on, which is good. And now I'm just going to sit around and wait, take some photos, and hopefully it comes off like, you know, sort of similar to the colour that it looks right now, because I actually love how it looks. And hopefully I don't come out an Oompa. Also, before anyone comes for me, I intentionally only put on a little bit on my hands and my face because I didn't want them to come out too dark, and I can always apply a little bit more tomorrow. And personally, I'd rather have white hands than hands that look like I wiped my butt with them. So I've had the tan on for about 4 hours, but I wouldn't mind it a little bit darker, so I actually am going to leave it on, possibly sleep in it, I'm not really sure. And hopefully I'll be able to update you guys tomorrow. If not, on Sunday I will do like a full body shot and show you how it went and everything. Next time, if I want it to be really, really dark, I can do the 2 coats and leave it on overnight, and it would be amazing. Whereas this is quite natural, still really dark in comparison to how pale I usually am, but in comparison to a lot of people that tan around me, this is still quite light. I can definitely see why people tan all the time. I just could not be bothered, and I feel like if I tan too much, it would make me so insecure about myself when I'm not tanned, and I would hate that. So I will see you guys at some point after I've washed it off. So hello, it is now Monday. I put the tan on Friday, so I'm sorry I didn't get to film for 3 days, but I have been keeping tabs on everything and I've got quite a bit to update you on. So to start off with, I want to talk about the colour. Now, I'm not going to say I was disappointed because I could easily just put on more, but it definitely came out a lot lighter than I expected. So obviously in comparison to my usual pale self, I'm still quite tanned, but I would have expected this from maybe the medium or even the light, if they even make a light one. Now, I was originally going to take it off at about 6 o'clock as well, so give it about 4 hours to develop, but because I did want it a bit darker, I left it on until maybe about 8 or 9, because I thought sleeping in it might just be a little bit too much, because then it would have almost been on for 24 hours. Now, looking back, I kind of wish I did sleep in it, because I don't think it would have ended badly. I think it just would have been that little bit darker. Now, although it didn't come out as dark as I was expecting, it is a good thing, because it means that next time I do it, I can not only leave it on for longer, depending how dark I want it, I can also just put on a second coat, which will definitely help. And it also means that from this one bottle of tan, I can get a light tan, a medium tan, or a dark tan, which I think makes it really versatile and really good for someone like me who doesn't tan very often, and I don't really know what type of tan I like. I kind of need to experiment to find that out. So I think that's kind of helpful if you maybe have been eyeing off the dark shade or trying to decide between medium and dark. I think it's good to know that you can go for the dark and still get quite a natural tan. Now, a couple of things I did wrong in the application process. I don't think I used enough on my legs in comparison to my arms. I probably only used maybe 1 pump more on my whole leg, so they definitely came out quite a bit paler and it's definitely faded more, although I have been wearing jeans for a couple of days, so there's also that. But yeah, my upper body has definitely come out a lot darker than my lower body, so next time I would definitely be popping quite a bit more on my legs, and I think I'd definitely do that second coat. In terms of the colour, which is a really big thing for me, I am so happy. I think this is the most beautiful brown colour ever. I don't think it looks even remotely orange, and that is pretty much what I want in a fake tan. I want it to not look real because people know that I'm not tanned, but I don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa, and I think this colour is just absolutely perfect. I haven't tried any other tans, so obviously I don't have anything to compare it to, but if they all turn out this colour, I will be very happy. In terms of fading, I haven't really noticed anything yet. I have been moisturising and it's only been on for 3 days, and I think this is supposed to last... Okay, it doesn't actually say, but I think most tans last about around the week mark before they maybe start looking really gross and you kind of want to take them off and redo a fresh one, but I don't know because it doesn't say. So let me know if that's right or wrong. That's just what I think I've heard. So if you guys are wanting some more in-depth information about how the tan is looking and fading and maybe where it might be patchy, I'm going to film a clip Friday morning because I really want to get this video up Friday afternoon, so that's the only time I'm going to have. But by then the tan would have been on for a week, and I think that's a pretty fair amount of time to judge. Also, yes, my face is quite pale. I did end up applying a second coat to it and letting that develop for a while, but of course after you wash your face a few times it is pretty much gone, so I don't think there's too much point me personally tanning my face, especially because I think it got a bit irritated and broke out a bit from it. So I don't think my face particularly likes this stuff, but then again, your face is super sensitive, so most people's faces probably wouldn't like it. But for me, I think next time I'll probably just buy like a BB cream or something quite light but in a deeper shade and just wear that when I'm tanned, because I don't want to have to wear a full face of makeup every day, but I just want a little bit of colour to my face. So I feel like that's everything I needed to tell you guys. I hope I haven't forgot anything. I might actually put a poll on my Instagram asking what you guys want to know about the tan in the review video, so that hopefully I can get that information in for you guys. But otherwise, I will see you on Friday morning. Hey guys, so it is Friday morning and I am back for my final check-in and review. That was my knuckle. It is also raining outside and it's not showing any signs of stopping, so please bear with me. I hope you guys can't hear it too much. I also have a whole bunch of notes on my phone because I do not want to leave anything out. But of course, if you still have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you. So to start off with, I just want to talk about a couple of my personal habits, which may seem weird, but definitely, you know, the way you live your life and the things you do will affect how long the tan lasts. So for me personally, I love having a bath, but I avoided having a bath all this week because I knew that would just soak off the tan. But showers, I am not a big fan of a shower. I can't be bothered, I get bored. So my showers are very, very quick, in and out, get the job done, and that's it. So that obviously helps your tan last longer because you're not standing in the shower for 10 minutes every day. I also have really hot showers usually, but I did have them a little bit cooler this week to help as well. And I also don't use soap, which people might think is weird, but I have super sensitive skin. It dries it out, it irritates it. I haven't found anything that works because I'm kind of too scared to try. And I also have eczema, which is currently flaring up. So I just don't like putting any soap on my skin. So that also would have helped because of course soap is going to wash off the tan a bit faster. So if you are someone who has really long showers, really hot showers, or uses soap and you want your tan to last a lot longer, then I guess just keep those things to a minimum while you have it on. Obviously we all need to shower, but you can definitely tweak little things to prolong the tan. Now I touched on the fact that my skin is sensitive and quite dry, so ideally I probably should have been moisturizing more than most, but if I'm honest, I was pretty lazy and I wouldn't say that I moisturized more than twice throughout the whole week. And yet my skin still felt really, really good and not dry at all, if not better than usual. So I think there must be something in the tan that actually maybe keeps it a bit hydrated. And the tan also did not go patchy at all, which I'm so confused about, so blown away about, because I just thought that was a part of having fake tan. So I think that's kind of a big thing that put me off in the past, because patchy fake tan, let's be honest, no one likes it. Even the people wearing it, they hate it just as much as the person looking at it. So yeah, I'm just really shocked that it has just faded off so evenly and nicely. It's funny because it is fading so perfectly and evenly, I keep thinking that it's actually just gone completely. And then I realize that if you look at my hand and my face and then my arm, it's definitely still a little bit there. Now that's another thing I'm impressed by, the fact that I've had this on for a week now and I still have tan on my body. And this wasn't even a super, super dark tan like I've been saying. If I had done the 2 coats and left it on overnight, it would be a lot darker. And then I feel like because it's darker, it will last longer. I could be wrong with that, but I feel like it just makes sense. Also with fading, it has faded in the usual spots, so around where we wear a bra and around your underwear, but for me as well, it has faded mostly on the legs, and that is because, like I said originally, I didn't put enough on my legs, so they were always a little bit lighter, and I wear jeans all day at work every day, so pretty much you've constantly got something rubbing on your skin tightly, whereas on top I'm wearing a loose top, a loose t-shirt, so my upper body has stayed quite a bit darker and is still currently a lot darker than my legs. So overall, to wrap things up, if you couldn't tell, I am stoked with this tan. I would honestly give it a 9 out of 10, maybe even a 9.5. The only reason I'm not giving it a 10 is because of the price. It is $40, $15 for the mitt. Of course, I only have to buy the mitt once, so that's fine. But things like Bondi Sands, you know, they're always on sale at Priceline, and I think even full price, it's maybe $20 or $30. So, you know, almost half the price, and I do hear great things about them. But that is why I want to test it out, because honestly, if it's not as good as Loving Tan, I'd be happy to pay the $40 for a tan that is as beautiful as this. So that wraps up today's video. I think I have said enough. Please let me know your opinions in the comments down below. Have you tried Loving Tan? Do you love it? Do you hate it? What other tan should I try? Thinking maybe Saint Tropez as well, but I can't really think of any others at the moment. So make sure you give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe down below if you are new, and of course don't forget to click the little notification bell so you don't miss another video. And I hope you're all having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!